We are learning Mishna Yevamos. We're up to Parak Beis, Mishna Aleph, Chapter 2, Mishna 1. Keitzad Eishes Achav Shloyaya Bailamai. What is the case of the wife of the brother who he did not, I like the way they translated here, whose world he did not share? The case of the wife of the brother that he was not in his world. Meaning, it's your wife's brother, but you were never alive together. You never shared the world together. Before one was born, the other one died. That was one of the cases we had. Okay, you had a case of the wife of the brother that they never were in the world together, and we say that she doesn't have Yibam, nor does her co-wife have Yibam. So what's the case? So Mishna explains. Shnei Achim, you got two brothers. Umeis Achad Mehem, and one of them died. So for our purposes, let's call them brother 1 and brother 2, and brother 2. Okay? And then brother who was not yet born. Okay? So we have brother 1 and brother 2. That's Shnei Achim, two brothers. Umeis Achad Mehem, one of them dies. Brother 1 dies. V'noyed lehenach, and then a brother was born to them. Brother 1 died, and brother 3, we'll call him, okay, was born after brother 1 died. Now, when brother 1 died and he had no children, right, that makes his wife now is in a state of Yibam. And when this brother was born, right, we're talking about where she was in a state of Yibam. The Yibam had not been done, the other brother didn't do Yibam yet. She's in a state of Yibam. Now, regarding this brother who just was born, right, if she waits for him till he grows up, it's not going to make a difference because she's an erva. Since the two brothers were never alive together, that brother has no mitzvah of Yibam. And therefore, in regard to that brother, she's an erva. She is considered your brother's wife for those who there's no mitzvah of Yibam. She's an erva, just like if they would have had children. Okay? So brother 3 was born after brother 1 died. Then brother 2 went and made Yibam on his brother's wife. Right? Made Yibam on his brother's wife. Why not? He was allowed to. There was no reason for him not to. They were alive together. And he went and he did Yibam on his brother's wife. Vames. And then he died. Which means now, again, that brother who did Yibam on the wife, plus his co-wife, because there was another wife there. Brother 2 had another wife. And then brother died. Both his wives fall to Yibam to who? Brother 3.
Too many women.
Okay, to brother 3. Now brother 3 cannot do Yibam on brother 1's wife because she was the wife of the brother who you were never alive together with. And therefore now when she falls to Yibam to you again, to that brother again, through the second brother, she is an erva. She has no Yibam. And there'll be no Yibam to her co-wife either. Okay? V'ashniya mishum sarasa. Harishayna yaitzis b'shemeshes achiv. The first one goes out means she's free to marry anybody she wants. There's no Yibam. There's no chalitza. She goes out because she is the wife of the brother that that he was not in his world, didn't share the world together. V'ashniya mishum sarasa. And the second one goes out because she is the tsaras erva, the co-wife of the erva. So again, right? You have Ruvain and you have brother 1, you have brother 2. Brother 1 was married to a woman, he died without children. Okay? Now, so Yibam, so now you've got brother 2 to do Yibam, and now is brother 3, the brother who was born after brother 1 died, can he do Yibam? The answer is no. The brother who was born after brother 1 died can't do Yibam. That's called the wife of your brother who you were not in the world with him together. She's an erva. There's no, you can't do Yibam on her. Okay, so brother 2 does Yibam on brother 1's wife. He happens to have another wife. That's called a tzara, the co-wife. Now brother 2 dies without children. Both women now are falling to brother 3. So we say both of them are free to go. Both of them can marry anybody who they want. No Yibam, no chalitza. Because brother 1's wife, regarding brother 3, when she fell the first time after brother 1 died, that was the wife of your brother that was not alive together with you. And now when he falls again, He's an erva. She falls again to Yibum because the second brother died. She's an erva. And the co-wife of brother 2, who also fell to Yibum, is also going to be free. Now, Asaba Maimer. Let's go back to our case. You got brother 1, he died. And then brother 3 was born. And then you have brother 2, who was alive with brother 1. Now, brother 2 is going to do Yibum. No reason he can't do Yibum. He's going to do Yibum. What he did was, he did something called Mamar. Mamar is something we're going to learn more about as we get into the Masechta, but Mamar means like this. According to Torah law, how is Yibum performed? How does your sister-in-law become your wife when you have the mitzvah of Yibum? It does not go through the regular process of marriage. There's no Kedushin. There's no Kedushin beforehand. You go ahead, you cohabit with her, she becomes your wife. That's how Yibum works. That's how your Yevamos becomes your wife. Yevamos means your sister-in-law. That's how she becomes your wife. But the Chachamim said that what you should do is, you should actually go through a similar the same process you do when you have a regular marriage. You should do a Kedushin. You should give her kesef, you should give her a ring. And that's called Mamar. And she is now betrothed to you, midrabanan. According to rabbinic law, rabbinically, she's married to you. What's the difference? The difference is that now, according to rabbinic law, if there would have been another brother involved, another brother who was alive at the same time as brother 1, if brother 2 makes Maimer, the other brother is not allowed to go and make Yibum on her. Midrabanan. Once you betroth her through Maimer, you're the one who's supposed to do the Yibum, not anybody else. But it's only rabbinic marriage. That's all it is. It's not a Torah marriage. So now the case of the Mishnah is the following. Asaba Maimer Umes. Brother 2 did not make Yibum on brother 1's wife, but he made Mamar. He did that rabbinic marriage to her. And then before he did actual Yibum on her to make her his full-fledged Torah recognized wife, the base, that's when he died. The first case is he made Yibum on brother 2 made Yibum on brother 1's wife, then he died. In this case, brother 2 only made Maimer on brother 1's wife. She was only married to him midrabanan under rabbinic law, and then he died. The halacha is hashniya chayletzes v'lo yemis yabemes. The second one, meaning the co-wife of brother 2, receives chalitza, but there's no Yibum. Now the point is like this, which is something we had similarly before. When brother 2 did Yibum on brother 1's wife, when brother 2 did Mamar on brother 1's wife, they became rabbinically married. But according to Torah law, they're not married. So when he dies without children, according to Torah law, who is his wife? The brother 1's wife or the co-wife that he was married to beforehand? The co-wife is the one that's really his wife. That was his regular 100% wife. The sister-in-law, the wife of his brother who died, they were only married rabbinically. So according to Torah law, brother 3, should really be able to do Yibum on the co-wife. Because she's not the co-wife of an erva. Because she's not the co-wife of an erva. Because it's true that the wife of the first husband was an erva to brother 3 who was born afterwards. But at the end of the day, brother 2 never really married brother 1's wife. So therefore, the co-wife of brother 2 was never the tzaras eresh, never the co-wife of an erva. And therefore, really, Yibum needs to be done by brother 3 on the co-wife. But because she looks like a tzaras erva, being that according to rabbinic law, the brother 2 was married to brother 1's wife, so she appears like a wife. If you're going to do Yibum on the co-wife, people are going to say, "Are you doing Yibum on the co-wife of an erva?" So therefore, they forbade you can't do Yibum, but you can't just let her go free because according to Torah law, she's really married. She was the only one who was really married to brother 2. Therefore, you got to do a chalitza on her. So that's the case here where we have the case of the Eishes Achshel Beilamai, the wife of the brother who was not alive together with that first brother who died.
Too many people around here.
All right.
A big fight.
No fights. No one's fighting. No fights. Everybody's just trying to work things out.
Women,
no one's fighting about anything here. Everybody's peaceful, especially after the guy's dead. All right. Klal Daled, chapter 4. Okay. Let's see. Where are we going? Where are we here? Okay. I think we're here. If not, it's a little review. Va'af al pikein. We just, no. We're talking about the fact, this is in Perek Dalet, chapter 4, Halacha Tes, paragraph 9. That here it's talking about where you see on a person, not when he did something wrong, but he has a bad trait. He has a bad character trait. Mm-hmm. And there we said to go tell other people about that would be Lashon Hara. So he says, Va'adarabba, on the contrary. If you see a person has become habitual in any of these bad traits mentioned before, he's arrogant, he has a bad temper, you should, now we're saying the reason you don't speak Lashon Hara about him is because maybe he doesn't realize the severity of the matter. And therefore you cannot go and rebuke him for it. Therefore you can't go speaking Lashon Hara about him. But so don't go speaking Lashon Hara about him, because you think because of the possibility that he doesn't realize how serious it is to have this bad trait. Go over and talk to him about it. Go over and to straighten him out. And let him know, explain to him the severity that's involved, the severity of having these negative traits. And by doing that, you fulfill the mitzvah of you shall rebuke your friend. That doesn't just include if he did something wrong to you or he did something wrong in general, in the sense of a actual sin or didn't fulfill the mitzvah. It's talking about the prohibition, the fact that a person is not supposed to have these negative traits. He's got to work on not having these traits. The efsher sheyedei lo yishav lehu eiseh. And when you explain it to him, maybe he'll admit that he did something wrong. Avalat darka yishar be'eino, but now he didn't think it was so bad. As the pasuk states in Mishlei, Kol derech ish yashar b'anav. All the ways of man are upright upright in his eyes. Most people assume what they're doing is okay. Most people want to think what they're doing is okay. And therefore, it could very well be that when you explain to him that this negative trait is something forbidden to have, then he'll admit, and then he'll realize. And therefore, to establish him as a rush, as an evil person because of this, and to speak about him, one might not do that when it's involved in negative character traits. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.